Peace and blessings, beautiful people. Peace and blessings. This is Empress Imani, and welcome to this episode of Sacred Love Lessons. A rebirth from darkness causes us to rise anew. I'm Empress Imani, inspirational teacher of Sacred Love Lessons. I help women to honor the love within so they too can manifest the life of their dreams. We're in season 5, Be Your Own Guru, 12 Secrets of the Sacred Saber. Sacred Love Lessons is brought to you by House of Sacred Love, where every day is Self-Love Day. Be inspired to honor yourself with clear intentions, release what no longer serves you, claim your freedom, and head in the right direction to manifest the life of your dreams. You can book your life-changing one-on-one clarity session today at houseofsacredlove.com. That is houseofsacredlove.com. Our objective today is to embrace our power of regeneration. But before we start, let's invoke our goddess energy of Amaterasu, Rhiannon, Negun, Bennu, Isis, Keretwin, Cybele, Idun, Sol, Hera, and Marana. In the last episode, The Death Frequency, we annihilated all we thought and believed we were. Today, we are focused on rebirth and embracing our authentic selves. The Phoenix, a majestic firebird rising from its own ashes, is a powerful totem associated with transformation, resilience, rebirth, and hope. Like our energy, the immortal Phoenix never dies. If the Phoenix is your totem, it is a sign that you possess the strength and determination to overcome challenges and create a new beginning. Some key attributes of the Phoenix as a spirit animal: renewal and rebirth. The Phoenix represents the cyclical nature of life, death, and rebirth. It signifies our ability to overcome challenges and emerge stronger after periods of difficulty. Transformation. The Phoenix burning allows for transformation. It encourages us to embrace change and see it as an opportunity for growth and self-discovery. Resilience. The Phoenix embodies immense strength and perseverance. It reminds us of our inner fire and our ability to rise above adversity. Passion and creativity. The Phoenix is associated with the sun and fire, symbolizing passion, inspiration, and creativity. It can guide us to tap into our creative potential. And leadership. The Phoenix is a powerful and rare creature, inspiring leadership and the courage to forge a new path. So how do we tap into the rebirth frequency? 1. The first thing that we want to do is embrace a new mindset after we receive revelation. 2. Pivot and go in a different direction after atonement or balancing out our energy. 3. Integrate. Integrate the new information one step at a time in your everyday life. 4. Commit to sharing the lessons you learned with the collective. Now, I'll go over those in more detail again. So the first thing you want to do is you want to embrace a new mindset. A lot of times we receive revelation on things and we just leave it there. It's like, okay, it's new information. It's new information that I resonate with in my heart, yet I'm not going to do anything with it. Some people pretend like they don't know. Some people pretend like they can't see. And some people go back to doing things the way they were. They go back to what it was before the revelation, before the death process. If you want to have a successful rebirth, you must embrace a new mindset. You cannot come out on the other side and go back to what it was and do things the way you did it before and expect something new. It just doesn't work like that. And then the next thing is you have to pivot and you have to go in a different direction. So what does pivot look like? When you're pivoting, doing the rebirthing frequency, it looks like, well, maybe you've released some people. We did that in the death frequency. We shed, we release, we let go. And in this stage, when you come out on the other side in the rebirth, You don't go and you don't do those things. You don't hang out with those people that you hung out with before. Now, you could establish a new relationship with some people from your past, but it won't be like it was before. Sometimes people quit their jobs. They move to different countries, different states, just something different. They go and they seek out new interests. They discover new gifts and talents. And so they go and they do something different. When you go through the rebirth, on the rebirth frequency, life should look different for you. Integrate. Now, this process takes time. When you are integrating new information, it doesn't all happen at once, usually. Usually it happens step by step. It is a gradual process where you have to remind yourself, what is it that I know? This is why I'm always asking the question, who am I? Who am I? It's not like you don't know. At this point, you do know who you are. But who you are is constantly evolving. You are constantly elevating. You are constantly growing and developing. And like the phoenix, you are rising up again into something new. And so you have to constantly ask yourself, who am I at this point in my life? Who am I today? Because who I am today, I'm not the same person I was this time last year, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago, right? So I'm in a new cycle in my life, and it takes time to integrate new information. And then you want to commit to sharing. Now, a lot of people will go off and they will learn something. They will get the elixir of life and they will be selfish. They will keep it for themselves. Okay? It's not meant for that. We are all interconnected, oneness. We are all unified together. And so it is important for us to, once we learn something, once we get new revelation, to share it. Now, a lot of people are not going to want to hear what you have to say, but there are a lot of people who do. There are a lot of people who will resonate with what you have to say. So it is very important to share what you know. It has been my experience that there are people who are ahead of me in the journey, and they know things and they see me stumbling around trying to find my way, in need of some mentorship. And instead of them helping me, a lot of them have laughed. A lot of them have gossiped. A lot of them have just watched and observed silently. I'm not doing that. Okay. What I am learning, I am sharing with you. Now, whoever has ears to hear, let them hear. So you want to, number 4, commit to sharing the lessons you've learned with the collective. Now, 3 things that might happen after your rebirth. The first thing that may happen is you might be tested. More than likely, you will be tested in one way or another. Now, this test may be people. You may encounter people from your past. Sometimes people will still see you, the old version of you. They will still remember who you were before. If you lack boundaries, if you were codependent, if whatever it was before, they will still possibly see you that way. And so then we will have to inform and update these people on who we are today. And this step may require more shedding as necessary. That means you may have to either redefine the relationship or let some more people go. You may encounter similar situations from your past. Now, this is the moment where you demonstrate to yourself that you indeed have learned the lesson when confronted with similar circumstances. Then the next thing that you might experience after your rebirth is that your life is upgraded. You have ascended to a higher level of consciousness. With this elevated frequency and awareness come new soul-aligned relationships and life experiences. You are more attuned to your inner goddess and become aware of things you didn't notice before. So all those dreams that you had on the back burner, now you know some things, you have new revelation, you're on a different frequency. Now you go and you manifest the life of your dreams. The next thing that may happen after your rebirth is now you are ready for your next soul assignment and your life is propelled forward. You discover new interests, hidden gifts and talents, and may find yourself engaged in a completely different field of work than before. And then the final thing that you may experience after your rebirth is you jump timelines. You consciously shift your focus and energy, creating a more desirable reality and experience. So everything just feels new. I'm in a place right now in my life where everything feels new. I feel like I belong here and nowhere at all. Wherever I am, it is home for me. And I'm living from the inside out. And that is a beautiful thing. Our modern day goddess that inspired this episode today is James Brown. James Brown, known as the Godfather of Soul, captivated his audiences for over 50 years. He is the most sampled artist of all time, influencing hip-hop, R&B, reggae, gospel, rock and roll, soul, funk, Afrobeat, and opera. I love how James Brown channeled his Phoenix energy, transmuting energy and constantly reinventing himself time and time again throughout his musical career. James Brown was not only a musical genius, but a cultural leader with global influence, an entrepreneur, and a business owner who made smart financial decisions. Journey well, James Brown, wherever you are in the universe. Journey well. Affirmation. I am one with the divine mind. My mind, heart, and will are in full and complete alignment with the divine plan for my life. I emerge reborn with renewed vitality, clarity, and purpose. I honor the sacredness within myself and the sacredness within others. Ashe, and so it is. I'll leave you with this final thought. Regeneration is your birthright. If you are unhappy with who you are today, you have the ability to transform into someone new. Look within the depths of your soul and explore your inner goddess. Reclaim and rejuvenate your energy so that you may be born again. The power is yours. So that's what I have for you today. Thank you for listening to this episode of Sacred Love Lessons. Be your own guru, 12 Secrets of the Sacred Saber. Wherever you're tuning in the world, don't forget to click that like button, comment, and subscribe. And until we speak again, be the light.